Now, I've said this before, but I think it is worth repeating. I hate goblins. I think they're ugly looking, crude. Their weapons look crude. Like, I hate everything about them. But for this video, I think I should make an exception. Now, as you might have guessed from that opening, I may have done a video on this already. I have. I gave my initial thoughts on Styx, Master of Shadows before. But that was back when I had just started the game. Like, I was maybe an hour in. Now, a few days have passed. I got back from Florida to play it, because at the hotel I couldn't play it there. And yeah, this game really is hard. It kicks your ass even on the slowest possible difficulty. And I kind of liked that. It kind of reminded me of, it took me back to the days of the PlayStation 1 and the PS2. Because those games showed no mercy. They would kick your ass and take your name. They would bend you over a barrel and show you the 50 states. Like, this game, man, it really kicked my ass. Like, I've died so many times, it's not even funny. And that is encouraged. Like, I wish more games were challenging. Like, this is like the Dark Souls of a stealth game, basically. Like, I feel like Max from The Babysitter, played by Robbie Amell, like, I'm not even mad. Like, I am genuinely impressed. Like, I've gotten so used to games coddling you and being simple and easy that this game was refreshing. Like, if I had to describe it, I kind of agree with Deadwood Dale on this one, which shout out to him and Razorfist for bringing me to this one. More so Deadwood Dale, because this description made me interested. Think Splinter Cell, Sly Cooper, Thief. I could swear there's another stealth game that I'm forgetting. But yeah, I liken it more to being like Thief and, well, I would if I'd actually played any of the Thief games, but I liken it to that mixed with Sly Cooper. And yeah, I loved every second of this. Now, downside, the AI is kind of buggy, and I don't mean buggy in a bad way. I mean in like the AI bugs the crap out of me in this game. Sometimes. Like, it's still simple. Like, they have stuff to do. Like, they'll pace back and forth sometimes. But yeah, it is really hard sometimes. Again, even on the easiest difficulty, it still kicks your ass and says, you better call me later. It's like, how many times must I smack you? 1, 2. Like, it's like count. It's like count. It's like the count from Sesame Street, except it's hitting you and counting the hits. And there's variety to the enemies you have in this game, which I really liked. Well, I say like, I kind of hated it to a degree, but you have archers, you have your common variety soldiers, you have mages, you have, I don't even know what this one class is called, but I call them the Juggernauts. It's basically a warrior dressed in armor and has a club, and if it catches you, you are down in one hit. It knocks you to the ground and bashes you with its mace. And I'm like, motherfucker. That is the variety of enemy I have seen thus far. There's also orcs in the game, and they should be called ogres because they look more like ogres, but yeah, they're big, green, mean, and they'll grab you and slam you onto the ground, and you'll be dead. That is an ogre. Or at least I want to call it an ogre. Anyway. Lastly, the main thing I want to point out is you have resources in the game. Like, you can hide in barrels, chests, manholes. You can climb anywhere. Like, there's a lot of hiding places. The only problem is the guards will be checking those hiding places, and they can find you in any one of them. Somehow they know where I am always if they're looking around hard enough. But, and another resource you have is you have health vials, amber vials, and like, amber is like this thing in the game where it's like your vitality kind of, so if you want to use certain moves, you have to have a certain level of amber vitality. So you want to make a clone, you want to use your special vision, you want to make yourself invisible, you need your amber level high enough. Now the vision and the cloning, that doesn't cost a lot because there's a certain measure of vitality that will regenerate, but only enough for you to do those two. The invisibility, I use that sparingly. Like, I've recently found some usefulness for the clones, like luring people out of the light so I can stab them in the dark silently. And a clone can also be used to, how do I say this? They can also be used to... Actually, no, they can also be used to get to certain locations you can't. Like, they can, if there's a hole in a door on the ground, they can slide through it. They can do that. You have other resources like throwing knives, which that is my favorite in the game. I love throwing that into guards' heads because they go down one hit, except for the Juggernaut. Those things do not go down. They keep on walking, and you can't stab them either. You have to... The only way to take them out, I think, is to drop a chandelier on their head. Like, that is the only way to take those motherfuckers out. And I hate those things. Like, I really hate them. But anyway. And here's the main thing. This is a stealth game, so do not try going in, taking everyone out in a fair fight. You can't do that. You are a goblin. You do not have much health. And you have to first parry attacks before you can kill someone. And the other enemies, if there's a group of them attacking you, they will be attacking you while you're busy with one enemy. So yeah, it's better to stealth kill them. Or at the very least, kill them when it makes noise, then run for cover. Or just get out of sight before they can catch you. That is the best advice I would give. And... yeah, no, it's just better to be stealthy. And the fact that game journalists tried to bitch about this game into oblivion kind of shows the ineptitude of game journalism. Like, this game was fun. Like, I may not have beaten it, and it may have kicked my ass so bad I rage quit for a while. But I would rather have this than whatever the front-flipping fuck we have now. We need more Styx games. Like, I want more of those. Like, I still am waiting to play Shards of Darkness. First I'm going to play Dragon Age Origins again, then maybe I'll get back to Master of Shadows, then get to Shards of Darkness. But yeah, damn was this game fun, and damn the game journalists for trying to destroy it. Is all I can say. And it makes me wonder, why do we not have stealth dedicated games anymore? Like, there's only a couple games that have made me embrace stealth. There's Sly Cooper, Kingdom Come Deliverance, and that was for temporarily on a mission. And... this game. That was it. Like, I never played a lot of Splinter Cell games. I played, I believe it was Absolution or Conviction. I forget the name of it. But that was the extent to which I've played stealth games. And this made me go, what have they done? They have deprived a generation of fun. Like, we have a generation of pags running around because they have not had to struggle in video games. Or life in general, but yeah, that's pags for you. And yeah, that's all I can really say about this game is it's fun, it's challenging. I highly recommend it. I cannot recommend it vociferously enough. Like, if someone asked me what would my recommended stealth game be, Styx, Master of Motherfucking Shadows. That's what. Like, play it, do it, just get on it. That's all I can say. And I think that rant's out of the way. Anyway, have a nice day, and remember the game was rigged from the start. Oh, wait, before I go there. If I had to rate this game, 9 out of 10, or 8.9 out of 10. That is my rating. But yeah, remember the game was rigged from the start. Goodbye.